Hello everyone, welcome to our live interview. My name is Suba Ross and I'm Director of Admissions for Tulane School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine located in New Orleans. And today's guests are Mariel and Ashlee, one current student and one recent graduate. Ladies, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, yes. I'm Mariel. I'm the recent graduate. I'm from Philadelphia and I did my undergraduate degree at College of Charleston in Charleston, South Carolina. At Tulane, I was in the Global Community Health and Behavioral Sciences program, and I focused on international health and reproductive health.
Excellent. Ashlee?
And I'm Ashlee Walker. I'm originally from Southern Indiana, but I lived in Chicago for a while and then Maryland for a year and then moved here to New Orleans. And I did my undergraduate degree at Duke University and I did my master's at Northwestern in marriage and family therapy. I'm also in the Global Community Health and Behavioral Sciences department, and I'm a Doctor of Public Health student.
Well, ladies, I invited you here today because you are members of a student organization, SURF-TUPH. Would you explain the organization to us?
Absolutely, yes. So I'm the outgoing president of SURF-TUPH, and that stands for Students United for Reproductive Freedom. We work to improve the reproductive rights and health of individuals in New Orleans, and we work in conjunction with many other student organizations at Tulane.
Wonderful. Well, can you tell us how many students are currently in this organization, and can any student in our school join?
Yes, it's open to any student. We have about 30 to 40 members each year, and then we have an executive board of 5 members, and we do a lot of events such as condogram stuffing, which is where we stuffed baggies full of candy and condoms and lubricant and information on where to get tested. And we do book discussions, we do documentary screenings, volunteering at conferences. There's a lot of events that we do in 1 year.
Definitely, that does sound like a lot of events. So I like that your organization works in conjunction with other organizations here on campus. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, so there are many student organizations all focusing on reproductive health at Tulane University in general. So we work with many of those groups from the social work school, from the law school, med students, as well as the undergraduates on the Uptown campus, and there's just a robust group of individuals all working for the same thing.
Well, it sounds like there are many diverse activities that you participate in. Of these activities, what is most meaningful to you and why?
I would say for me, there are actually 2. There would be the condogram stuffing, just because we partnered with a group here at the School of Public Health called Salute, and it's a Latino group to promote public health. And we just went out into the community and actually handed out the condograms that we stuffed, and we went right outside of the School of Public Health. Some people went in the French Quarter, some people went underneath the bridge and handed them out to people who were living there. And also Salud actually went into communities where people speak Spanish and handed out information, and we even stuffed information that was in Spanish.
Well, I can see why that's meaningful because all the community involvement is really significant. You said there was a second event that you were very proud of. What is that one?
Yes, the year before this one, we did our first Safe Sex Week, and it was very successful. We did testing, HIV and hepatitis testing for students, faculty, and staff. And we also had a toy party. We did a documentary screening. We had a lot of events that week.
Excellent. Okay, well, let's talk about your experiences as students. So, Mariel is a recent graduate. Can you tell us about your experience here as a student on campus?
Yeah, so it was a great experience attending Tulane. It was great for being in the classroom and also out of the classroom. So as we've been talking about, there's many opportunities to get involved within public health community outreach while attending Tulane. So you can do that through clubs. There's many public health organizations within New Orleans that you can get involved in. And then as part of the degree coursework, you have to do a practicum. So that gives you more practical experience outside of the classroom. And then additionally, within the school and actually attending classes, there is a wide variety of faculty here who are very accessible. So there are many classes in many different areas that you can experience in.
Okay, excellent. And Ashlee, as a doctoral student, tell us about your experience.
So it's when you're a doctoral student, you're in here for the long haul, and it's usually about 5 to 6 years to complete. And so, I'm just wrapping up my 3rd year, and there's not funding for doctoral students, so I've had to seek out different grants and different programs and conferences, scholarships for those. And so it really forces you to have to be resourceful and figure things out on your own. And also you can be mentored by several faculty members at once, which is really great, and you get a diverse experience in research and different program planning. So that's been a huge plus for me.
Okay, so I understand that you did not receive funding for your doctoral program then. Most of our funding is geared toward doctoral programs and managed on a departmental level basis. So it is different from department to department on how and who gets funded. So just wanted to point that out. Also wanted to ask, was Tulane your first choice? And if so, how did you decide to accept our admissions acceptance?
Yeah, so I discovered Tulane on the SOFAS application, and as I'm not from New Orleans, as I'm from Philadelphia, I decided to come down here for a visit. They have visits often for accepted students. So I attended one of those days, and I spoke to a really great faculty member, Alessandra Bazzano, and just got a great feel for the city of New Orleans as well as the public health department. And from there on, it became my first choice, and I was very excited to attend.
Excellent. And Ashlee, so tell us about how did you come to accept our offer of admissions?
It was between Tulane and the University of Michigan that were my first choices, and then I ended up getting into Tulane, and before even applying, I called and spoke with faculty member Dr. Aubrey McCord, who's just wonderful, and really explained that the Doctor of Public Health program had been revamped, and that there definitely was a really strong Doctor of Public Health program here, which is what I was looking for. And also I was interested in her work and have been able to collaborate with her some since I've gotten here and just be mentored by her as well. And so again, that just speaks to the collaborative nature of faculty here.
Excellent. Well, so Mariel, part of your curriculum is to complete a practicum experience. Yes. So tell us, what did you do?
Yeah, so during the summer between my first and second year, I completed my practicum in Johannesburg, South Africa. I was working with a social enterprise. So the social enterprise was working with informal waste pickers. As South Africa didn't have a formal recycling sector, individuals would capitalize on that. So we were working with that social enterprise to create a health and safety training manual for when they have new individuals working with the enterprise.
South Africa, it sounds exciting.
It was, yes.
So Ashlee, as a doctoral student, part of your curriculum is to complete a prospectus and a dissertation, and you'll have a practicum as well. Can you tell us where are you and describe what's the difference between those?
Mm-hmm. So you take about 2 to 2.5 years of classes, and it took me 2.5 just because I didn't come in with the Master of Public Health. And so once you complete those, then you move on to taking your comprehensive exams, and those last for about 4 days of 1 week, and you have flexibility in when to schedule those. Then once you do that, then you're set up to start studying and preparing for your prospectus, which is really just a fancy word for your proposal for what you're going to do for your dissertation and research work. Then you move into the dissertation phase where you can do a second data analysis of a already captured large data set. You can collect your own data and do analyses. You can create a program. It's very open as to what you do, and then you write a really long paper with all the results and your methods. And then once you finish that, then you defend the dissertation, and then you get to graduate. And I haven't completed my practicum yet, but since I'm at the Doctor of Public Health program, I do the practicum just like the master's students, but the PhD students focus more in on research.
Okay, excellent. Have you decided on your topic yet for your dissertation?
Yes, I have. Actually, I would like to create a program to train mental health clinicians to be more sexually health informed, because I feel like that's a big area that's missing, and that could be a huge public health intervention with a group of professionals that really haven't been tapped into for sexual health promotion.
Very timely, very contemporary. Okay, do you feel that Tulane has prepared you to enter the workforce, Mariel?
Yes, absolutely. So during your master's program, in addition to the coursework, as I mentioned before, there's many opportunities to get practical experience due to the practicum, as well as working with other student organizations. And then finally, there's many opportunities within the Tidewater building itself to work on certain research projects. There's many research projects happening at the school. So I was able to work on a research project within the EPI department. And that was great because I was working as a research assistant doing office work as well as recruiting individuals in the field. So it was a great opportunity to prepare myself for a job.
Excellent. Well, the spring semester's over. What's in the future for SURF-TUPH?
So I will be vice president again. This is my third year being vice president for SURF-TUPH, because again, in it for the long haul.
Very good.
Doctoral program. And I've just really enjoyed being a part of SURF-TUPH, and that's been another plus of being a student here at Tulane, just having a really strong organization to be a part of. And we are already planning our welcome event where we might do some mocktails, which are just really fancy non-alcoholic cocktails, and do a painting event surrounding reproductive health. We have talked about doing a feminine hygiene product drive, and then stuffing baggies just like we did for the condograms and distributing in the New Orleans community, and lots of faculty panels and discussions regarding reproductive health and documentary screenings. And so yeah, I think it's just going to be another really great year with SURF-TUPH.
Amazing future for SURF-TUPH. Okay, well, Ashlee, it's summertime. What are your summer plans or your next steps?
So studying for my comprehensive exams, and then taking those comprehensive exams, and then I think taking a little bit of time off, and then diving into the prospectus writing once the fall semester starts.
Amazing. Well, I wish you all the best with your comprehensive exams.
Thank you.
And Mariel, what are your next steps?
So on Friday, I will be starting as a full-time staff member at Tulane. I'll be working within the EPI department as a clinical research coordinator. So I'm excited that I get to stick around here and enjoy New Orleans as well as the public health school.
Well, congratulations. Now you will be my colleague.
Yes.
I'll look forward to that. Well, ladies, thank you for joining me today. I really love hearing about the SURF-TUPH and the steps that you make forward in reproductive health and all the community involvement. So I appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, bye-bye, everyone.